Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Super exciting news, my friends. Super exciting news. This could mean something very big, as there has been a Nintendo Switch Super Nintendo controller that has been spotted, and a new FCC filing, which is required for its release in the US. And unfortunately, we don't see a whole lot of this controller. We see the back of the controller. You guys see it up on screen right now. And you guys may be wondering, well, how do you know it's for the Nintendo Switch, man? One very, very specific reason that maybe a lot of people don't realize is that the model number on the back of this thing says HAC-042. Anything with HAC is used to refer to the Nintendo Switch hardware and accessories, like anything. You can look on anything that has to do with Nintendo Switch hardware and accessories, and the back of it will usually say HAC. I'm not sure if this is the same for third-party hardware or if it's just first-party. That I don't know, but either way, I do know at least first-party hardware from Nintendo. So that indicates that 100% this is for Nintendo Switch, and it is a new FCC filing, like I said, for some kind of Nintendo Nintendo Switch Super NES controller. This is not any other controller. And now some of you might be saying, well, you know, it could be something else maybe. No, man, look at this thing. Okay, do I really need to spell it out? Come on, man. I grew up on Super Nintendo, so if you guys don't know the shape of a Super Nintendo controller, I understand that, okay? I get it. But I grew up on this thing. I would know this thing if all I did was feel it or see it or hear it. Well, I don't know about hearing it, but anyways, the point is this is Super Nintendo, and that can only mean one thing. Why would we get a Super Nintendo controller and it's wireless, by the way? I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's apparently wireless. Why would we get a Super Nintendo controller for the Nintendo Switch? It makes no sense, right? Unless it's like the same thing. We got the NES controllers for the Nintendo Switch because there's classic NES games in the virtual online library, the Nintendo Switch Online NES library, or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The thing that comes with Nintendo Switch Online. People, players, us, fans, people like us have been begging Nintendo, bring Super Nintendo games, especially me, man. Okay, because like I said, I grew up on Super Nintendo. I love the NES games. You know, those were some of the first games I ever played. But the stuff I really grew up on as a little kid was the Super Nintendo. That's what I played the most. A Link to the Past was the very first Zelda game I actually beat. You know, I played all the Super Mario All-Star games, which were kind of like, I guess, the first remasters of games ever made. They were sort of remasters. The colors looked better, right? And they ran a little smoother. But, you know, there was all the Super Mario World. You know, there's the Donkey Kong Country series 1, 2, and 3, which are some of my favorite games ever. I played those all the time growing up with my parents. I played them all the time with my mom. Super Mario Kart, I used to play all the time with my dad. You know, rock and roll racing. I could go on and on and on, okay? There's just great times. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to drag this video, but I'm really excited about this because I hope this comes sooner than later. Now, again, this is a brand new FCC filing, so I don't know how soon this is coming. This is probably my assumption. It probably won't come until like 2020. I'm assuming. I don't know. I really don't know. But you know, we're kind of getting to the end of the NES games lineup. There's only so many NES games you can add, and at this point, I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like Nintendo's kind of grasping whatever they can for NES games at this point. And I feel like they're kind of running out, and they're gonna have to start, you know, upgrading to something else like Super Nintendo, and I'm excited for that. So will the Super Nintendo controller be you know, kind of exclusive to Nintendo Switch Online players again, and only they can order it? Most likely, because again, you know, if it's going to be some games that are tied to Nintendo Switch Online, I mean, what is the point for you to buy the controller if you can't even use it because you don't have Nintendo Switch Online? So I don't know, it doesn't make sense, I guess, for nostalgic purposes, but then again, you could just subscribe once, buy the controller, and then you have it, and then you have the games too, so you might as well stay subscribed, right? I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Let me know which Super Nintendo games you'd want to see on the virtual console. It's not called virtual console, but you know, on Super Nintendo Switch Online, Super NES, Enter, whatever the frig it would be called. I want all of them, okay? Especially the Donkey Kong Country series. All three of those games I want so bad. A Link to the Past. I want Super Mario World. And Rock and Roll Racing would be a dream come true, because that's kind of one of those third-party games that I don't know if a lot of people played. There's other games too, like there's like a Mickey Mouse game I used to play. I'd love to see on it. There was like a Goofy, a Goof Troop game that you played as Goofy and Max that was super fun. There's a lot of different games that were like super fun that I played back in the day. You know, Speedy Gonzales and all these crazy games. Man, I'm getting freaking nostalgic. Anyways, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. Let me know when you guys think we'll see it. Again, I don't think we'll see it till like 2020, maybe like summer 2020, hopefully earlier. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, smash like, subscribe, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys very soon in another video. And like always, until then, my friends, game on. Oh boy!